26-year-old Kyle Davies making his 29th start this year, a record of 8-9, 495 earned run average, making start number 4, and every one of them have been a very good start. His last one especially.
I mean, right in the middle of his windup, he might think of something to try, and didn't work out in the bullpen. He just flipped it up there a certain way and always seemed to work out. That's why he was one of the best of his time.
He has 10 stolen bases, only thrown out twice, and he's running, and the Indians are coming right at the Royals. Chance for 2. Betancourt runs to the bag, and Chu is out by a half step. He ended up with a no decision. Had Hafner reaching, he took a very weak swing, and an easy play for Blanco in center field. And a line drive into center field. And Billy has a 2-out single. And now Wilson Betemit, he breaks his bat. Valbuena throws him out, and that's all for the Royals. And got him with a cutter. And comes back with a fastball at 96.
Minnesota hasn't looked back since.
How about the late movement on that pitch to get Brian Pena? Manny Acta wrapping up his first year with the Indians after spending 3 seasons as the manager of the Nationals.
He has a good feel for it on a given night. Maybe make it a little bit bigger, like a slider.
Diving play of Vilas, and he throws out Brantley. The key word is Royals. And another sinking fastball, and Uni swings right over the top. Won that game 7-0. Blanco walks by his demeanor. He was the same guy on the mound. Blanco gets caught in between first and second. Marson almost threw the ball into center field, and now the Indians are going to have to work to get this out, and Blanco is tagged out.
Carrasco with his movement has really been tough.
Off of Kyle's glove, and there's still enough on it for a base hit to center field and 18 stolen bases. And he drills that to deep right field. Meyer turns, and it sails over the wall for a 2-run home run. Well, Split, even though he was down in the count, you could tell that Kyle Davies wasn't going to walk Shin-Soo Choo. He was going to make him hit the ball.
Well, and that changeup been a good ball for him so far, but this one stays in the middle part of the plate. Didn't get it down enough, didn't get it away enough. Choo spent some time on the disabled list earlier this year with an injured right thumb. Where the ball jumped off his bat right there. I don't think there's any kind of hand injury working with him right now. You also have the opportunity to check off. I mean, you can look for the pitch or the location or both. Good ones find a way. You know, it's heel. That tends to jar you a little bit. You lose your command. Bob McClure will look at the tape.
Crow strikes out, chasing a pitch that was up.
I remembered that from my college days, but they're dealing with it for the first time.
And that's line to left field. 1 run will score. Jordan Brown will be waved home, and Alex Gordon can't decide where he wants to throw. So the Indians take a 4-0 lead. And now that's line to center. Blanco is there. The inning is over. And that's line to right center. There is nobody there. Aviles to second, and in a 4-run game, he will hold there. The Indians did a pretty good job of getting the ball in. That breaking ball hung, and Billy lines it to left field. Mike Aviles will be waved home. Crow's throw is in time. Mike Aviles colliding with Lou Marson a good 5 feet out in front of home plate. Grounded hard through the right side. That gets past Valbuena. Butler stops at second, so that play at the plate is huge now. Up the middle, Valbuena backhands to second, and they get the force. Who played in the big leagues, then got sent down, and was recalled after that as Chu gets his second hit, because that would take Mark Teahan out of the mix. Line, base hit right field. Chu didn't realize where the ball was. He went into a feet first slide at second base as Betancourt hit 2 home runs in his first major league game. Line to left. Alex Gordon is there.
The wee hours or the early morning hours, you know, as Monty was mentioning, as that bat goes flying.
And that's lined into left center field. Alex trying to chase it deep, but it's going to roll by him and Blanco. And Trevor Crowe is into second base with a leadoff double.
He was dominant.
And that's lined into right field. Another base hit for the Indians. Crowe will be held at third. So again, the Indians with no runs and 2 singles. 2-run single. Breaks his bat and gets it past Betancourt, so he'll drive in another run. The Indians lead 5-0. Hit him. So the bases are loaded with 1 out.
Back in the 4th.
And that's drilled into deep left center field. Alex is in pursuit, and Shin-Soo Choo hits a grand slam and is driven in 6 tonight.
We said earlier the Indians are confident he could finish with 20 or more home runs. We don't want him walking out of this series with having them already. Open the ball game with 16, so 17 came in inning number 4. 18 comes right here. And you talk about blowing a big hole in it, all of a sudden down by 9. That fastball is the outer part of the plate. I mean, that wasn't like sitting in the middle, but terrific power the opposite way.
Nobody on the left side. The Royals are playing Hafner to pull, and that's going to be an easy double for him.
Limited playing time at that time, but ready to go now.
And Brown lines to Alex Gordon again. Drilled to deep left field. Back goes Crowe, and Aviles hits another home run. So Mike Aviles went over 300 at-bats without a home run, and now he has 3 home runs in his last 4 games.
He had to work hard for this one. Crosco was working him over the fastball and the breaking ball. This fastball wasn't the riding fastball. It was the one in the upper 80s, but Mike got a good ball to handle it. That was a no-doubter. There's the sinking fastball. Yeah, it went down a little bit, but it stayed in the middle of the plate. And the bat flip right there tells you all you need to know.
That is blasted to left field. Heads up Royals Hall of Fame. Royals hit 2 long home runs to left field, and it's 9-2. That's drilled to right center field. The Royals have gotten excellent swings in this inning. Betamit trying for second, and he's in with a double. And chases a pitch way outside, and line to left field, slicing in the corner. Crowe dives, and he doesn't get it. So it's a 3-run inning for the Royals. 4 extra base hits. Pena has a double. Off speed, Alex strikes out.
To my left.
There you go.
Oh.
You didn't have Lefebvre on the mind.
Not even a month. Marson rolls to Betamit.
Kevin thought he could be a 280, 285, maybe a 290 hitter. Thought he could maybe threaten 300 sometime, but it might be a while. So that's the spread that you're talking about, and we feel like he's probably doing a good job for this ball club.
Sure. Mike Aviles picks up his 3rd hit. And that's It's drilled into right center. It'll sail over Shin-Soo Choo and up against the wall. Blanco scores. Aviles will be held at third, and Billy Butler has a 4-hit game. Got him with a slider down and in. Over the outside, Brantley strikes out.
They've moved a lot of players over the last 2 or 3 years.
Another drive, right center field. Mitch Meyer is at the track. He's at the wall. And Shin-Soo Choo has hit his 3rd home run of the game.
Brian, you knew he got a lot of this ball, but it was so high in right field, you thought maybe it was going to be too high to get out of here.
Long way from home plate. And now he drills it into deep left center field. Alex is chasing, and this will stay in the ballpark. Hafner will have his 3rd hit and his 2nd double in the 1st round. Nick strikes out. Pena didn't wait around to hear what Darrell Cousins had to say. He decided that was strike 3 and headed to the first base dugout, 2 away. Alex takes a walk with 2 outs and brings up Yuniesky Betancourt. Betancourt strikes out. He made 6 starts and 2 appearances out of the pen. Ground ball up the middle, and that's a base hit for Trevor Crowe. So he has 2 hits, and the Indians have 15. Betancourt to Aviles to Kaihue, not in time.
A little bit. You're going to miss a lot. So there's the 92 mile an hour again. Gets the strikeout, but listen.
Struck him out, but the ball gets away from Pena. Brantley runs well, so there's no play, and a run scores. It's 11-4. Grounded to Cle, and he's to the bag. That's the inning. Back-to-back home runs in the 6th inning, but those were both solo home runs as Meyer goes down on strikes. Blanco strikes out, so Jensen Lewis strikes out 2. To center field. Brantley is there, and the Indians take game 1, 11-4. Shin-Soo Choo hits 3 home runs and drives in 7. Well, the Indians blow out the Royals 11-4. Big nights for Shin-Soo Choo, who has 3 home runs. He drives in 7. And Carlos Carrasco, big prospect coming over from the Phillies in the trade for Cliff Lee last year.